Alright, what's up, y'all? Today we got I'm gonna do a damage test between Miyabi and Yixuan. Although the damage test won't be, very fair because my Miyabi's M2 and my Yixuan is only M0. So it might be a bit unfair, which, no surprise. But the goal of this is to just see how close an M0 Yixuan can get to a M2 Miyabi. But I think if they were both M0, I think it would be about the same. Or like Miyabi would probably be a bit higher, but for the most part, they'll be close in damage. I'll be doing it in Deadly Assault, so depending on the score, that'll be, how much better a unit is compared to the other. And I'm hoping for at least 35k, 38k around there for Yixuan. If not, then at least 30k. With Miyabi, just because she's M2 and because it's Miyabi, hoping above 40k. If not, then, whatever. I'll show all the builds like near the end, so if you care about that, then, there you go. We'll be doing a damage test. I would have gotten an M1 Yixuan, but, didn't get lucky enough, and I think I'm at like super hard pity, so, But if I really want to, or, if anyone asks, then maybe I'll do another, but just with a quick one of M1 Yixuan instead. But yeah, as for the teams, we'll probably be doing their best team. So with Yixuan, we'll probably be doing Aster Yao herself and then Po. I think that's her current best team. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a current best team. For Miyabi's team, I'll be using this just because Vivian, I think, is one of her best supports because of all the disorders. We'll do this and hoping for pretty high number. And I think if they were both M0, probably, all right, I'm not saying this is like high possibility, but probably around maybe 30k for both at least. And we'll be doing it with this buff, the meditation one, just because it's basically for both of them. Although Yixuan will have a higher benefit from it because of the max HP. And we're gonna be fighting this guy just because, he's no certain weakness and he also gives more points. I'll be back when everything is done. honestly, that kind of went how I expected, but with Miyabi, honestly, it did really well. All right, really well. I haven't really done, you know, really, I guess, try hard test in a while, just because, you know I can clear it, so I kind of just mess around. But 49k, pretty good. And against the guy who isn't, you know, Ice Week, really nice. Especially with Yixuan, I think she did really good. 37k, not too bad. If you really want, you can say, oh, she had plus 5k because of the performance bonus. You can say 32k, and then with Miyabi, I think she had 4.2k performance bonus, so you could say about like 44k or 45k, depending on what you want to do. But still, pretty good. Kind of went as I expected. If you count the performance bonus, did what I wanted. All right, 37k for Yixuan, 49k for Miyabi. Blew that out the water. I think if they were both M2, Yixuan will probably be around 45k, 44k. That's just my guess. I'm not a whole like numbers guy, so I couldn't tell you the exact, but did really well. If you already have both of them, this doesn't mean anything to you, but if you're planning on picking one, then I'd still go for Miyabi unless you like Yixuan more. Either way, they're both really good units. I love both of them, obviously, just because, you know, I have M2 Miyabi and I'm planning on getting M1 Yixuan, so you know how it is. But anyways, if this helps or if this does anything for you, then, you know, good stuff. But if it doesn't, then well, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, if you plan on pulling either one of them, and if you're playing for meta or something, or like playing for, you know, whoever does the most damage, just do Miyabi. She probably does more. But I will say, I have a lot easier time building up the stacks for Miyabi just because of her M2, I think. It's M2 or M1. I didn't really read it, but one of those, because I think after the 5th auto attack, I get 1 charge, and it's just way easier to build up, and doesn't, you know, require that much. You know, it's just really easy, and I can just do the charge attack, and then boom, a lot of damage. But anyways, hopefully you have Asher Yao, because if you don't, then I think the damage goes down by a significant amount. Not too much, but yeah, Asher Yao is also a good unit to have. But anyways, that'll be it. Hopefully I showed all the stats and stuff of each of the units and their mindscape. If not, then it is what it is. Also, for Poe, I had M5 at the time I was doing this, but I got M6 recently, so it is what it is. I don't know if it'll change that much, but yeah, that'll be it from me. I am done here, so yeah, see ya.